So hello everyone. So today I am going to discuss one of the important part of a circle. Actually, I want to extend the concept of a circle. So I have given the concept, the basic ideas of circle, different types of equations I have discussed. I have discussed numericals from NCERT. Okay, that means the subjective part I have discussed. Today I am going to discuss the objective part. Okay, so I want to extend the concept of circle. So today's first topic is parametric form of a circle. Parametric form of a circle. So let us consider a circle with center h comma k. Let us consider a circle with center h comma k and radius r. Let us consider a circle with center h comma k and radius r. This is the center, suppose, whose coordinate h comma k. This is radius. Let us consider any point P on the circle whose coordinate, suppose, x comma y. Okay. Let this angle be theta. Draw a perpendicular PN. Look at the diagram again. Let us consider a circle circle with center C, h comma k, P be any point on the circle, and R is the radius. Okay. Let theta be the angle. Theta be the angle between CP and CN. Theta be the angle between CP and CN. This is N. Okay. Then we know the standard equation of circle. The standard equation of a circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square. Y minus k whole square. This is equal to r square. This is the equation of a circle in standard form. We all know, right? So the parametric form of a circle is what? Whenever you are asked to write the parametric form of a circle, just we need to put x minus h is equal to, r cos theta and y minus k is equal to r sin theta. Okay, whenever you are asked to write the parametric form of a circle, then just we need to put x minus h is equal to r cos theta, whereas y minus k is equal to r sin theta. What is this r? R is the radius as per the diagram. What is theta? Theta is the angle between CP and CN, and this theta is called here, theta is the parameter. Theta is the parameter. That means this theta is common to both the term. Yes or no? ये दोनों में theta है. Theta is the parameter here. Alright. So this is called the parametric form of a circle. So if we look at here, if we substitute x minus h equal to r cos theta and y minus k is equal to r sin theta, then equation 1 will satisfy, because r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta होगा. If you put the values, we will get r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta. So if I take r square common, then we will get r square always. So r square ही तो है right hand side में. So if we put these two values, then it will satisfy always equation number 1. Okay, so ये बात याद रखना है. पैरामेट्रिक फॉर्म ऑफ ए सर्कल जब फाइंड आउट करने के लिए देगा, देन x माइनस h इक्वल टू r cos थीटा पुट करना है, y माइनस k इज इक्वल टू r sin थीटा, वेयर थीटा इज द पैरामीटर. इसीलिए इसको पैरामेट्रिक फॉर्म बोला जाता है. पैरामीटर मीन्स कॉमन टू बोथ द टर्म. दोनों इक्वेशन में है. अभी तुम लोग पूछ सकते हो कि इसमें तो r भी कॉमन है. ऑफ कोर्स r is the radius. R is the radius which is constant. R is the radius which is constant. ठीक है, लेकिन थीटा जो है वो पैरामीटर रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. थीटा वेरी करेगा, डायग्राम के ऊपर वेरी करेगा. थीटा नेगेटिव, थीटा पॉजिटिव, थीटा क्लॉकवाइज, एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन, सब डायरेक्शन में हो सकता है. सो थीटा वेरी हो सकता है. ठीक है, सो दैट इज व्हाई हियर थीटा इज कॉल्ड द पैरामीटर. ओके, देन if we say the parametric form of a circle, then the coordinates of the point P must change. x y से काम नहीं चलेगा. तो फिर देखो, does any point, listen, does any point P of x comma y, does any point P of x comma y on the circle can be represented parametrically as, x minus h is equal to r cos theta, which implies we can write x is equal to h plus r cos theta or not. So x can be replaced by h plus r cos theta, comma, y minus k r sin theta can be written as y is equal to k plus r sin theta. Therefore, y can be replaced by k plus r sin theta. So, whenever you are asked to write down the parametric form of a circle, then this point, the coordinates of this point must be also in terms of parameter only. The coordinate of the point P also must be in terms of parameter. This is the point. Okay? Thus, any point P of x comma y on the circle can be represented parametrically as P of h plus r cos theta. कहाँ से मिला? यहाँ से comma k plus r sin theta from the second equation. Alright? So, this is all about the parametric form of a circle. It's very simple. स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म का इक्वेशन याद रखो, वही स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में ही r cos theta और r sin theta पुट करना है, because if you substitute r cos theta and r sin theta, then only it will satisfy equation number 1 where theta is called a parameter. And if you write the equation in parametric form, then the coordinates of P also must be in terms of parameter only. Don't write in terms of x and y. That is why we need to replace x by h plus r cos theta, y by k plus r sin theta. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया पैरामेट्रिक फॉर्म का नोट्स, जो टॉपिक है, जो अभी मैं एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं पैरामेट्रिक फॉर्म का. जस्ट टेक वन एग्जांपल तो क्लियर हो जाएगा क्वेश्चन कैसा आ सकता है पैरामेट्रिक फॉर्म से. सपोज द इक्वेशन ऑफ द सर्कल गिवन पैरामेट्रिकली एज x इक्वल टू 3 plus 5 cos theta and y is equal to 4 plus 5 sin theta. 4 plus 5 sin theta. The equation of a circle is given in parametric form. कैसे पता चला कि ये parametric form में है? Look at the equations. Theta is the parameter. That is why it is called parametric equation, right? So x equal to 3 plus 5 cos theta, y is equal to 4 plus 5 sin theta. These are the equation of a circle in parametric form. From this equation, find out the center, radius, and the equation of a circle in standard form. Okay? The question is, the equation of a circle in parametric form is given to us. You are asked to find out the center, the radius, and the equation of a circle in standard form. So, whenever the parametric form will be given in the question, so first of all we have to find out the equation of circle in standard form. We have to find out the equation of circle in standard form. देखो कैसे? So since x equal to 3 plus 5 cos theta, then it can be written as x minus 3 is equal to 5 cos theta. Say this is equation number 1. Or it can be written as x minus 3 by 5 is equal to cos theta. Similarly, y minus 4 by 5 is equal to sin theta. Okay, this is equation number 2. Squaring and adding equation 1 and 2, then see what will happen. X minus 3 whole square by 5 square plus y minus 4 whole square by 5 square. This is equal to 1. Yes, if I take LCM, then the equation will become x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square. This is equal to 5 square. This is the equation of a circle in standard form. Okay, so if you know the equation of a circle in standard form, we can easily find out the coordinate of the center h comma k. क्या होगा? So coordinate of the centers are 3, 4, whereas the radius of the circle is equal to 5, because x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equal to r square होता है. Radius means r only, not r square. So if r square is equal to 5 square, then r is equal to 5. Okay, so in this way we can solve this type of question. So parametric form is given. First of all, you have to find out the standard equation of the circle from the parametric form, and then only we can find out the coordinates of the center and the radius of the circle. All right, तो ये हो गया पैरामेट्रिक फॉर्म ऑफ ए सर्किल अगर स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में होगा तो इक्वेशन. लेकिन अभी क्वेश्चन है कि क्या जनरल फॉर्म में नहीं हो सकता है क्या? आई हैव डिस्कस्ड बोथ द इक्वेशंस पैरामेट्रिक स्टैंडर्ड इक्वेशन ऑफ सर्किल एज वेल एज जनरल इक्वेशन ऑफ सर्किल जब मैं सब्जेक्टिव डिस्कस किया था. यस, सो अभी यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन है क्या क्या पैरामेट्रिक फॉर्म हमेशा स्टैंडर्ड इक्वेशन ऑफ सर्किल में ही एप्लीकेबल होता है? नो, इट इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर बोथ standard equation as well as general equation. So if the equation of a circle is in general form, the general form of a circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Yes, this is the equation of a circle in general form. So if the equation of a circle in general form, then also we can write the equation in parametric form. कैसे देखो, if the equation of a circle in general form, first of all you have to reduce the equation in standard form. मतलब घुमा फिरा के वही standard form में ही बात चला जाता है. ठीक है, घुमा फिरा के वही standard form में ही बात चला जाता है. तो ये जनरल इक्वेशन को पहले स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में एक्सप्रेस करना है, एंड यू नो हाउ टू एक्सप्रेस. ऑलरेडी आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड दिस पार्ट, राइट? So it can be written as x square plus 2gx plus g square plus y square minus plus 2fy plus f square. This is equal to we can write it as g square plus f square minus c. Yes, so it is in the form of x plus g whole square plus y plus f whole square, which is equal to g square plus f square minus c. Yes, g square plus f square minus c. तो ये रूट ओवर जी स्क्वायर प्लस एफ स्क्वायर माइनस सी को तो हम लोग ये भी लिख सकते हैं कि रूट ओवर जी स्क्वायर प्लस एफ स्क्वायर होल स्क्वायर ऑल्सो, है ना? क्यों लिखा? क्योंकि ये स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में एक्सप्रेस कर लिया. इट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ x माइनस h होल स्क्वायर प्लस y माइनस k होल स्क्वायर इक्वल टू r स्क्वायर. ऑलराइट, ओके. सो if the equation is in general form, then how can we express in parametric form? Then see, after reducing the equation into standard form, then we have to put x plus g is equal to, this x plus g is equal to root over g square plus f square minus c whole into cos theta, and y plus f is equal to root over g square plus f square minus c whole into sin theta. If you want to express any general equation of a circle into parametric form, first of all you have to reduce the equation into standard form, and then only you have to put x plus g is equal to this one, whereas y plus f equal to this one, right? Okay, because if we substitute this if we substitute the value of x plus g and the value of y plus f here, then only it will satisfy this equation. Equation number 1. ठीक है? Okay. So since x plus g is equal to this, therefore x equal to, we can write it as root over g square plus f square minus c whole into cos theta minus g. Similarly, y is equal to, can be written as root over g square plus f square minus c whole into sin theta minus f. Yes, so thus any point p of x comma y, because circle में तो एक point होना चाहिए, there will be always one point lies on the circle. So thus any point on the circle p of x comma y, can be represented parametrically as root over g square plus f square minus c whole into cos theta minus g, comma root over g square plus f square minus c whole into sin theta minus f. Okay, So if the equation of a circle in general form, then also we can reduce the equation into parametric form. But before that, you have to reduce the equation into standard form. Then only we can express in parametric form. Okay, तो ये हो गया P का कोऑर्डिनेट. हमेशा P का कोऑर्डिनेट तो चेंज होगा ही होगा. If you whenever you are asked to construct or you are asked to express the equation into parametric form, you cannot express the represent the coordinates of P in x and y. Always you have to express in terms of sin theta and cos theta. Yes, जब parametric form में express करना है, where theta is called the parameter. All right. So this is all about the parametric form of a circle. I have discussed both the standard equation as well as general equation. Ultimately general equation को भी standard equation में convert करके ही फिर parametric form में हम लोग express कर सकते हैं. All right. So now I am going to discuss the another topic. Okay. So now let us discuss about the intercepts made on the axis by a circle. Intercepts already we have studied in straight line chapter, right? तो ये intercept का concept भी circle में use होता है, ठीक है? Intercepts made on the axis by a circle. Now look at the diagram. Intercepts made on the axis. Axis means both x-axis and y-axis by a circle. So this is the circle which make intercepts AB on x-axis and CD on y-axis. Okay. So let us consider the coordinates of A say x1 0, coordinates of B say x2 comma 0, because A and B lies on x-axis. Similarly, the coordinates of C say 0 comma y1 and the coordinates of D say 0 comma y2, because C and D lies on y-axis. Alright. So how to find the intercept made on x-axis? Intercept made on x-axis by a circle. Okay. Intercept made on x-axis as well as intercept made on y-axis by a circle. So intercept made on x-axis means AB. So x2 minus x1 का value find out करना है. If we consider the coordinates of A as x1 0 and that of B as x2 0, which means the intercept on AB will be x2 minus x1. The length x2 minus x1. Alright. Okay. So how to find the intercept? If you don't know the equation of a circle, then how can we find the length or the intercept? So let us consider the equation of the circle as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This is the equation of a circle in general form. Okay. Coordinates of the center, we all know that in case of general form, the coordinates of center are minus g comma minus f, whereas radius is equal to under root g square plus f square minus c. ये होता है coordinates of center और radius, है ना? अच्छा. So if you want to find out the intercept on the x-axis, so intercept on the x-axis is, that is AB. Intercept on the x-axis is AB. So if we want to find the intercept on x-axis, then always we have to put y is equal to 0 in the equation number 1. Okay. If we want to find the intercept on the x-axis, we have to put y is equal to 0 in equation number 1. That is in the equation of circle. So if I put y equal to 0 in this equation, then see this equation will become x square plus 2gx plus c is equal to 0. Alright. x square plus 2gx plus c equal to 0. तो मैं क्या बोला था कि intercept means intercept on x-axis here AB. AB means x2 minus x1 का value find out करना है. Yes or no? Okay. So this is a quadratic equation, right? It is a quadratic equation. So let us consider the roots of this quadratic equations are x1 and x2. Why I am considering x1 and x2? Because it is easy to remember, because the coordinates of A as x1 0, B as x2 comma 0. तो x1 x2 इसमें है, तो हम लोग x1 comma x2 ले सकते हैं. And moreover you have to find out the length, that is x2 minus x1 का value चाहिए. So let us consider the roots of this equation as x1 and x2. Then find out the sum of the roots, that is x1 plus x2. This is equal to what? माइनस बी बाई ए अगर लिखूंगा तो दिस विल बी ओनली माइनस 2g. Similarly, product of the root, that is x1 into x2, is c by a, that is equal to only c. Yes, therefore modulus of x2 minus x1, you have to find the value of x2 minus x1 only. So modulus of x2 minus x1 can be written as root over x1 plus x2 whole square, x1 plus x2 whole square minus 4x1 into x2. Yes or no? We all know that a minus b whole square can be written as a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So by using these two values, almost थोड़ा सा क्वाड्रेटिक का कॉन्सेप्ट यूज हो रहा है ना. तो डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू रूट्स हम जब लोग फाइंड आउट करते हैं by using the concept of sum of the roots and product of the root only we can determine. Yes, वही concept को यहाँ पे use किया गया है. So now put the values. x1 plus x2 is 2g, so it will become then 4g square root over 4g square minus 4c. If I take 4 common, this will be 2 into root over g square minus c. This is the intercept on x-axis. Okay, intercept on x-axis. The formula is 2 into root over g square minus c. So if the circle made intercept on x-axis, then we can use this formula, root 2 into root over g square minus c. Alright, but here it is mentioned that made on both the axes. तो ये हो गया सिर्फ x-axis के बारे में. Now if the circle made intercepts on y-axis का मतलब CD का वैल्यू चाहिए. That means you have to find out now y1 minus y2. So the intercept on y-axis, whenever you are asked to find out the intercept on y-axis, just you need to put x equal to 0 in equation number 1. So if I put x equal to 0 in equation number 1, then this equation will become y square plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. This is also a quadratic equation. Let us consider the roots of this quadratic equations are y1 and y2, because we need to find out y2 minus y1. So let us consider y1 minus y2. Then sum of the roots, y1 plus y2 is equal to minus twice f, and y1 into y2 is equal to c. Therefore modulus of y1 minus y2, this is equal to under root y1 plus y2 whole square minus 4y1 into y2, that is 4f square minus 4c. If I take 4 common, then this can be written as 2 into root over f square minus c. This is the intercept on y-axis. Okay, formula याद रखना पड़ेगा. Intercept on y-axis is 2 into root over f square minus c. Yes, it's very simple only. 2 into f square 2 into root over f square minus c. This is intercept on y-axis. So this is all about the intercept made on the axis by a circle. There are few points to be remembered. Apart from this one, there are few points to be remembered. वो सब points क्या है अभी मैं बताऊंगा. Case number one. Under intercept on x-axis, so under intercept made by the circle only. Case number 1. Listen. If the circle is touching the x-axis, then the intercept on x-axis will be always 0. If the circle is touching the x-axis, then the intercept on x-axis will be always 0. Okay? So we all know that the intercept on x-axis is 2 into root over g square minus c. But if the circle is touching the x-axis, case number 1, I am not going to write down the statement, I am just telling, you just listen carefully. If the circle is touching the x-axis, then the intercept on x-axis will be always 0. And we all know that the intercept on x-axis is 2 into root over g square minus c. That means this is equal to 0, which means g square is always equal to c. Okay? So if g square is equal to c, then the equation of the circle can be written as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus g square is equal to 0. Yes? We can replace that c by g square. The equation of the circle becomes x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus g square is equal to 0. Here the coordinates of the radius of this, the radius from this equation we can find out the radius also. So the radius of the circle will be, क्या है formula, root over g square plus f square minus c. Here c is g square only. So this is equal to, we can write root over f square. This is equal to mod f. Okay, we all know that radius cannot be negative. Radius cannot be negative. So that is why we have to give one modulus sign. Alright. So if the circle is touching the x-axis, then the intercept on x-axis will be always 0. And these are the conditions. You have to be remember this point. Okay. So this is all about case number 1. Now case number 2. Case number 2. If the circle is touching the y-axis, if the circle is touching the y-axis, then the intercept on the y-axis will be always 0. We all know that the intercept on y-axis is 2 into root over f square minus c. This will be always 0. Therefore, f square is equal to c हो जाएगा. Then the equation of the circle will become x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus f square is equal to 0. In this case, the radius of the circle will be root over g square plus f square minus f square, that is equal to modulus of g. So if the circle is touching the y-axis, then the intercept on y-axis is always 0. In this case, the radius of the circle will be modulus of g. Okay, modulus of g. These are the special cases. Okay, these are the special cases. This is case number 2. Now case number 3. ये तो इंडिविजुअल केसेस है जब एक सर्कल सिर्फ एक्स एक्सिस को टच करेगा या फिर सिर्फ वाई एक्सिस को टच करेगा. बट इफ द सर्कल इज टचिंग बोथ द एक्सेस, if the circle is touching both the axes, then see what will happen. If the circle is touching both the axes, डायग्राम ऐसा भी हो सकता है, सर्कल यहां से भी टच कर सकता है, सर्कल यहां से भी टच कर सकता है, यहां पर भी टच कर सकता है. Yes or no? So if the circle is touching both the axes, then see what will happen. If the circle is touching both the axes, then the intercepts on x and y axis will be always 0. Once again I am repeating case number 3. This is case number 3. If the circle is touching both the axes, both x and y axis, then the intercepts on x and y axis will be always 0. Which means 2 into root over g square minus c is equal to 0. That is g square is equal to c. Or 2 into root over f square minus c equal to 0. That is f square is equal to c. Alright. Then in such case, the equation of the circle can be written as either x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus g square equal to 0. Or it can be written as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus f square is equal to 0. Yes or no? Because g square equal to c भी हो सकता है, g square f square equal to c भी हो सकता है. तो c को हम लोग रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं either by g square or by f square. Yes. So in this case, the radius, what will be the radius then? The radius of the circle will be, if we replace c by g square, then the radius will be, say, g square plus f square minus g square. This is equal to mod f. Or if we replace c by f square, then the radius will be, say, root over g square plus f square minus f square. This is equal to mod g. Yes. One more important point. If the circle is touching both the axes, then c equal to g square equal to f square. Yes or no? G square equal to c, f square equal to c. Therefore, we can write it as c equal to g square equal to f square. So, if c equal to g square equal to f square, therefore, we can write it as g is equal to plus minus f, or f is equal to plus minus g. Alright? G is equal to plus minus f, or f is equal to plus minus g. So whenever you are asked to write down the radius, don't forget to use this modulus sign, because we all know that radius cannot be negative. So that is why don't forget to use this modular sign. So these are the three special cases under the intercepts made on the axis by a circle. Okay, apart from the intercept made on the axis by a circle, ये तीन cases बहुत important है objective purpose के लिए. And today I have started the objective part of circle only. Important discussion is going. So I will continue the same objective part of circle in the next class also. So thank you for today.